Hello, guys. Welcome back. So say hello to Fenrir. Fenrir came in today, and Loki's like, they have to see, they have to see. And I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see him earlier. You guys should have seen him hours ago. But unfortunately, one of the neighbors decided to be extremely unneighborly, so I didn't have good working conditions. And it was, I don't want to go into it, but yeah. But we got little Fenrir in, so we got so much cute in, so that worked out well. We got at least, a cute little wolf puppy out of it. And I went to Loki because I was kept trying to want to record this for you guys, and I couldn't, and Loki's gonna take care of it. If you know Loki, you're like, oh shit. Neighbor, long story short, has been looking for a fight all year long, and he found it, but he found it with Loki, so this is gonna be interesting. The he finally went so far that I've never seen the other neighbors complain before. The other neighbors were in his yard screaming at him. Yeah, he I don't know what the hell's wrong with this guy this year, what his fucking problem is, but he really wanted to fight with me because he's one of those mega Christians and he didn't like my Halloween decorations. There's only 4 people with Halloween decorations in town. I'm one of them, and the fucking preacher that lives around the corner is the other. So if he wanted to start shit around Halloween, he picked the wrong holiday to pick it on, because the preacher is a retired veteran that got all the fucking time in the world to come see him and his attitude problem. So this is gonna be interesting. I'm like, oh, son, you started it, because this is gonna be interesting to see. Um. I don't know what his fucking problem was, but he had his stereo up so loud, guys. I didn't know his fucking stereo went up this loud. I seriously thought that someone had come over and put a radio right up against my window and turned it the whole way up. It was that fucking loud. I didn't know it went up this loud. It's usually so loud I can't record. But I could make out every fucking single lyric with my doors and windows closed, so yeah, it was way too fucking loud. The neighbors were screaming at him, his wife was screaming at him, and he wouldn't stop. He would turn it down a little bit, and then he'd turn it back up even louder than before, because I knew he wanted to fight over the Halloween decorations. And I knew it bugged the shit out of him, because I didn't leave the house at all today. I didn't go out at all. I knew he wanted to fight, I could feel he wanted to fight. You can kind of feel that when the music's up that high. And I was like, no, I know you want to fight. I know you think that you're going to, I don't know what, intimidate me into taking down my Halloween decorations. But I'm like, no, I didn't put out anything rude. I didn't put out anything offensive. I didn't put out anything political. You guys have seen, I think a couple years ago, I had the decorations up. Skeletons and zombies, stuff like that, black cats. Nothing political, nothing offensive. There isn't a zombie out there giving his house a middle finger or something. So it's not like, I'm trying to bait him. And I've been out of my yard and come back, and to be perfectly honest, you really couldn't tell I decorated for Halloween until you were in my yard. So I'm wondering what the fuck this guy does in his evenings off. Anyhow, I gave it over to Loki, and Loki's going to be more than delighted to handle it, because Loki was agitated today as it was. And sometimes he has foresight, and I think he had the foresight this was coming, and he knew I didn't feel good today. I was having a bad health day. Fibro was acting up. This music started. I got a migraine. Loki was more than interested and happy to take care of it. And then Loki decided he's also going to have Odin in on it. This is Loki's choice and tier. And my female ancestor, so we're gonna get it taken care of. And sometimes you can go to the gods for that. It's no different than a Christian having an annoying neighbor, and they keep praying to God and they keep praying to God and praying to Holy Spirit and Jesus, and they're not answering, so they go to Saint Michael, or they go to whatever saint they work with, and they will take care of it, because they will take care of you. I went to my mom, and I went to both of my grandmothers. And nobody's more fucking vicious than your mother when she thinks her baby is in danger. And both my grandmothers were the same way. When my mom and my grandmother, as much as we 3 females could fight, we would walk in a store, it was like a pride of lionesses walking through the store, like, get out of our way. So, I called on the women in my family, because the women in my family will come really fast, and they'll be like, okay, what's he doing? How's he upsetting the baby? So it's gonna be interesting. And you don't have to sit there and put death curses on people. You are allowed, and I got this from a therapist, you are allowed to think of what you would like to do to people, but don't actually do it. You can sit there and think bad thoughts and think death curses all you want, just don't actually do it. You can think of, I had a therapist tell me, think of taking the people you don't like, dropping them in a gigantic blender and hitting puree. This was a therapist. She said it'll help get the angry out of you. It's a peaceful way to do it. And there's something about the blender imagery that's really satisfying and gets all the angry out. And sometimes, it's like one of those things. If you have an abusive family, you can't go to the law. If you have abusive, cruel or ignorant neighbors, you can't go to the law. But, you can go to the gods. So, at least that worked out. And we got a cute little Fenrir. I mean, he's so damn cute. And Loki's blanket came in. We have so many of those damn blankets now, but we got cute little Fenrir in. So that made today worth it. We got cute little Fenrir. And you guys will be proud of me. I've been having, health issues, so I was having the beef crazies today, but I did not go out. I eat in the house, so yay, be proud. It's like an addiction. You guys know I have a fast food addiction. I do. Once I've eaten there, if I make the mistake of eating there like more than once, I ate there 2 days in a row. The cravings were horrible today. It's like if you've ever drank, yeah, it was like I could go for another drink. I could have really, really, really went for a burger today. It's like a physical craving, but I did not go. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. And you take that to the gods too. You can take anything you're having. I actually took that to the gods today too. So, on top of everything else, I'm like having this physical craving for fast food because they do make it addictive. They put, additives in it, not drugs, but they put like, whatever tasty additives they have, usually sugar, in it so that you'll crave it and your body will want it. My body wanted that salt, my body wanted that burger so bad, my body wanted fries, and I was like, no, nope, you're gonna want it next week and you're gonna want it for Halloween, you're gonna want it for everything. So, we're having a good one. We opened up the sody pop. We were supposed to save her for Halloween, but Loki's like, you really need to have something to take the edge off because he's a real prick. Oh god, you guys would have been so proud of me that I didn't go out and fight with him because it was clear he wanted a fight. It was clear, and I'm like, you're kind of a pussy picking a fight with a woman, but okay. So, he's like, Tom, how you really feel? I have no respect for men that'll pick fights with women because he's one of those men that likes the women to be, dependent and small and, not talking back or being able to read or vote or anything like that. So he picked a fight with the wrong female. I did something far worse than going out and getting in a physical altercation. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. And the far worst thing, by the way, was ignoring him. I could, not only feel his aggression, but he's really bad at masking his emotions, and I don't think I'm especially empathic, but I could feel the frustration and rage when I would not come out. It was actually, you could feel it was like a torture, and I'm like, good. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye.